afternoon and welcome to the Montgomery College home of the Raptors. Today's doubleheader features the MC Raptors versus the Carroll Community College Lynx. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the national anthem. One beginning with Carroll Community College. We have number 12, freshman Edwin Alfaro. Number 11, sophomore Nabil Ashley. Number 13, Giancarlo Basta. Number 17, Julio Basta. Number 4, Ben Evans. Number 10, Wall Zasir. Number 8, Joshua Serliaston. Number 20, Ailey Lindsay. Number 9, Daniel Wolveria. Number 32, Elijah Werner. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your very own Montgomery College Raptors, we have number 1, freshman Xavier Fernandez Mendia. Number 2, sophomore Nathan Booth. Number 3, sophomore Yosuke Onu. Number 4, sophomore Thetis Del Horst. Number 6, sophomore Saul Silva. Number 9, sophomore Ibrahim Faye. Number 16, sophomore Cao Durado Diaz Braga. Number 11, freshman Fabio Poza Adero. Number 17, freshman Mateo Munez. Number 19, sophomore Jordan Sidney. And last but not least, number 20, freshman Miguel Bernardo Canavo.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Montgomery College here in Rockville, Maryland. A beautiful afternoon for a doubleheader of soccer. We are getting started with the men's matchup first, as your Montgomery College Raptors will be taking on the Carroll Community College Lynx. First official match for both of these clubs here today, and it could not be a better day for that. About 77 degrees here. Blue skies, some clouds out there, but it is going to be a beautiful day for soccer. Give you a couple updates on both teams, where they kind of finished up last season, what to expect this season, and a lot of other things throughout this matchup. And a reminder, after the men's match, there will be the women's match following it. Again, your Raptors will be taking on the Lynx, so make sure to stick around for that one as well. Let's go ahead and run through the starting lineups here as both teams huddle one last time before we have kickoff. For your Raptors, in the goal will be Mendia. Number 2, Booth. Number 3, Ono. Number 4, Veldhorst. Number 6, Silva. Number 9, Fay. 10, Braga. 12, Adenero. 17, Munoz. Number 19, Sydney. And number 20, Penalva. And for the Lynx, in the goal will be number 32, Elijah Wormley. The rest of their starting lineup is number 12, Alfaro, number 11, Ashley, 24, Bautista, 17, Bautista, number 4, Evans, 10, Yasir, 8, Jerusalem, 20, Kinsey, 2, Linda, number 9, Wojciechowicz. So Raptors last season finished with a record of 11-6-1. The Lynx a record of 5-11-1. And you're not going to believe this, but these two teams actually squared off last year on this exact date, August the 22nd, 2023. So a year later, these teams are matching back up. Your Raptors took that one last year 1-0. Would love to point out, the Raptors only scoring one goal was quite an anomaly last year. This is a team that averaged over 4 goals per game. Yes, you heard me right. 4 goals per game. That actually ranked 5th most goals in the junior college world here in Maryland. They scored 75 goals last year. So a team that was able to just bury the ball into the back of the net consistently was only able to score 1 goal against this Lynx defense last year. So very interesting matchup here today. Would not be surprised to see some early season jitters. As I said, both teams playing their first official match today as we get ready for kickoff here in Rockville, Maryland. Your Raptors have had 2 scrimmages so far, so they'll be a little bit more prepared for this one than maybe the Lynx will be. The Lynx have only had a scrimmage, and that was just an alumni scrimmage, so we'll see what Coach Joe Pratt for the Lynx has done to get his squad ready. And then for the Raptors, someone you've seen as the coach for a handful of years now, Coach Pedro Braz. He is assisted by Kareem Mumban and Scott Payne and Isaac Mensa Yaboa. So Raptors in the white unis today. They will be going from left to right on your screen. The Lynx rocking the blue tops, blue shorts, blue socks. So we've got both teams ready to go here as kickoff is underway. Raptors early pressing high on this. Good turn there by number 9 for the Lynx, Wojciechowicz. And we get to see Mendia for the first time here. He plays the ball to the middle. Back near side, this is number 20, Penalva. He's going to be playing right back. Good ball down the line here to number 9, Fay. Fay dancing with it, has it poked away. Able to find a Raptor, though. Fay with it now. He swings it to the middle. Bad pass, turnover. Lynx have it. Here's Wormley with it. Raptors applying some high line here. You'll notice their center backs are on the Lynx side of the field. Far side for the Raptors will be Braga. Looks like he's playing that left, Sydney playing that left back role. Now there's Braga with it now. He swings it far side. Good idea with that one, letting it run, but we do have the offside flag, our first offsides of the evening. Or should I say afternoon? It is an early kickoff here, 2:30 p.m. So Raptors looks like they're going to be using an early formation of about a 4-3. It looks like maybe a 4-3-3. Number 9, Faye, and number 2, Booth are kind of playing up top. Be interesting to see what number 6, Silva, does for the Raptors. So he kind of sits in behind those forwards. He'll play almost like an attacking mid-roll. Nice run here for the Raptors. There's a chance. Ball to the middle. That ball behind Faye. Battle on the near side. Ball goes out of play. It will stay. It will go to the Lynx. Raptors think it's their throw-in, but referee clearly has that flag pointing the opposite direction, and we will get it switched over here. Nice take here by number 4, Veldhorst. Tries to play it to the middle. Not a great pass. Ball still bouncing around. Lynx are in some high-pressure situations early. The Raptors have not been tested. They've been able to hold on to the ball pretty consistently. So the Lynx will be okay with that ball rolling out of play. There's Braga. He drops it back to Veldhorst. Veldhorst swinging it far side out to Munoz. So Veldhorst and Munoz playing those center back positions for Coach Braz and this Raptor club. Good idea there playing that ball, but that's a second offsides called on Faye. Faye has been looking for those balls over the top. Be interesting to see how the Lynx continue to address his speed. So far, they've done a great job of keeping that line tight and allowing Faye to get that early run, which results in an offsides. Here's Braga. Up to Silva. Silva back to Veldhorst. Silva and Braga, in a lot of ways, are going to be the workhorses for Coach Braz's team, as there will be another offside flag. Those two you're going to see delivering balls all over the field. We've seen that early so far. Nice steal there from Sidney. Plays it near side. Here's Braga. He drops it back. Raptors looking to switch the field here. It was a good idea. One of the things you'll hear coaches say a lot, especially to their outside backs and their outside midfielders, you'll hear them say chalk it. And what they literally mean by that when they say chalk it is whenever your team wins the ball back, you want to quickly spread out as wide as possible in order to make it tougher on the defense, right? So a perfect example of that is when the Raptors win it, look for the outside backs, number 20, Penalva, and number 19, Sidney on the right and left backs. Watch for them to get out wide. If they can get out wide, it allows the Raptors to be able to switch the field a lot easier. Got a foul call here. Looks like Faye was able to draw that foul. So Raptors with a dangerous opportunity here with a free kick. It's going to be number 3, Ono, playing it in. Good ball. Headers up. Keeper able to get a hand on that one. Ball still bouncing around. And it will go wide. Raptors with a little bit of a chance there. The keeper is a little hesitant coming out to get that one. Great defense here from the Raptors. Opportunity to turn defense into offense. Here's a shot and a save. Good shot there by number 6, Silva, getting our first shot on goal for the Raptors. Unfortunately, he drilled that one right at Wormley, the keeper. One thing to keep an eye on as this game progresses is the leg strength of the keeper. One of the things that we're going to see is whenever the keeper's not able to clear the ball well, whether that's a goal kick, whether that's a punt, whatever it is, when you're restarting the game, you need to be able to really get that ball across the midfield line. And it's something that I've seen a lot playing collegiately, coaching in high school, and things of that nature is whenever a team struggles to be able to clear the ball, especially with whoever's taking the goal kick, whoever's punting the ball, most of the time it's the keeper, if they're not able to get that past that midfield line, what you'll see, and is exactly what the Raptors are doing, they will stick their entire team, right? Their entire team on your half of the field because they're saying you can't clear this ball over our head, which then makes it really difficult for your team to be able to get any sort of space, to be able to find any sort of offense. And Coach Braz definitely knows that and is employing that tactic so far. A reminder, this team, the Raptors, only scored 1 goal against the Lynx last year. Do have our first substitution. Looks like this is going to be number 12.
Substitution, Montgomery College.
Make sure I get this added in here to mine. Wormley with a little bit better of a kick there, but as you can see, the Raptors were able to win down in the air. That was Ono. Here's Braga trying to play it through. Hit that one way too hard. Definitely had Adenero there with a step. As I said, for both teams, this is their first official match that'll count towards their records. Conference matchup between these two Maryland junior college foes. Braga doing a great job using his body as a shield there. Here's Veldhorst. Turns that one over. Here's number 11, Ashley, switching the field. Nice step inside by Sidney. He beats 1-2, tries to play Faye. Faye, again, trying to make that run through the middle. It's one of the things that is great, making that over-the-top run, but you have to throw the defense off a little bit and help your team out, check back to the ball. Don't always be looking for those through opportunities. That's an easier thing said than done. Here's Penalva near side. He's got space. Plays a ball in. Good idea with that long cross in. Faye able to get it before it goes out of play. Here's number 12, Balui. Inside to Braga. Back to Balui. He's got a step. Ball played in the middle. Nobody there. Great idea by Balui playing that ball at that PK spot. Just nobody there for the Raptors. Lynx. Can they capitalize on a quick turnover? Veldhorst able to cut that one away, but the Lynx able to stretch the field a little bit there, had some speed up top. That's number 12, Alfaro for the Lynx. There's a goal. Raptors goal scored by the sub. Great play there by these Raptors. Really starting in the back there from Veldhorst. Making that stop on the defense, being able to swing it around, play the ball quickly and push it forward. If I saw that correctly, I believe it was number 12 that scored the goal. And we are back underway. Raptors getting an early lead here at 32 minutes to go here in this first half. As Veldhorst has it. Back over to Munoz. Here's Sidney on the far side. See the Raptors staying wide. Great ball here. Veldhorst out wide, near side to Penalva. Back to Penalva. He's got a step. Raptors are in the box. Can he get across? And he does. And it's an own goal. Own goal there by the Lynx. That took an absolute rocket off the knee of number 20, Kinsey. And just like that, the Raptors scored 2 goals in less than 40 seconds. Great run there by Penalva, getting up the line, fed it into Faye. Faye back out to Penalva, able to play that cross in a dangerous spot. And it's one of those opportunities when you play a ball in like that with that type of pace, you've got the offense that's heading in, right? You've got the defense that's also chasing after the ball. And right there was a perfect example of what happens. It does not matter what body part gets on it. When the ball is hit that quickly, as the Raptors almost with another opportunity, offside flag. But when you hit a ball like that with the pace that was hit by Penalva, off a shoulder, off a knee, off a head, the goalie really has no chance of saving that one. That honestly was up in almost the 90-degree corner. Now, if you're the Lynx, how do you respond? If you're Coach Joe Pratt, what do you do to get your team to get a little bit of confidence, to get the ball, to pass it around a little bit? Because the Raptors have dominated possession. As here's another chance for the Raptors. Ball played in. Here's Faye. Not able to capitalize on that one. Can it be saved? And it is. Correction. Went just over the line for a goal kick. So as you can see, this Raptors team is playing with this high pressure. By doing so, this Lynx team has not been able to find a way to stretch the field, to be able to find feet, to be able to knock it around a few times. And this Raptors team, they've got a DNA of pouncing on the ball, putting the ball in the back of the net. This is a team that scored 75 goals last year in 18 games. I mean, we're talking about over 4 goals per game. So this team has in their DNA about how to score. And it doesn't matter who's here. It doesn't matter who Coach Braz brings in. This team has a DNA of we're going to play tough. We're going to switch the field. We're going to find feet. And we're going to put the ball in the back of the net. And they've done that so far tonight. Here's a shot and a finish. Holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen. That shot from about 18 yards out the top of the box. An absolute strike by number 12, Balui. Wow. Cut that one in with his right foot, bent it into that far side corner. And it might be sunny here, but the floodgates are beginning to open here at Montgomery College as your Raptors are now up 3-0. All three of those goals coming in the past 5 minutes. Reminder, your women's soccer team will be in action following the men's match. Caleb Scarborough on the call for this one and the next one with you as well. Thanks for tuning in to this broadcast. First game and obviously first home game of the season for the Raptors, a team that was 6-2-1 at home last year. And it looks like Coach Pratt is going to make a substitution here in the goal. I believe that is number 30. And it is Jake Wolf, the freshman out of Westminster, Maryland, will be in the goal here for the Lynx. Here's Panalva near side again, making a beautiful run down the line. Even beautiful ball there from Veldhorst, but Panalva not able to handle that. That ball will go out of play for a goal kick. Some things I'm liking early on for this Raptors team is Panalva getting up and down the line. Braga really dominating that central midfield role. And I really like Faye's activeness up top. And you throw in almost like a super sub, number 12, Balui, who's had 2 goals. And here he is again with the ball, able to save it. Plays it into Faye. And save there by the Lynx keeper. Gonna have to remind myself that's number 30, Jake Wolf, in the goal now. Another chance for the Raptors here. Tough tackle there. No call. It was a bold move there by number 11, Ashley, making that tackle. Something you don't see, or at least coaches don't want to see whenever it's inside your own 18-yard box. Here's Panalva, drops it back. Aldenero still has it on his right foot, pulls it back to the middle, poked wide. Aldenero may have been too unselfish there. Tried to find number 3, Ono, with it. He poked it with his toe, and that ball went wide. Ono wins that one. Here's Aldenero. Beats one. Has it on his right foot. Ball to the middle. Nobody there. Ball bounced around. Wolf able to get it. Almost a second own goal there by the Lynx. Nice move there by number 2, Linda. plays it far side, but Raptors able to cut that one away. That's number 19, Sydney. Going to drop it back to Munoz. Munoz over to Veldhorst, and the Raptors will recycle this one. Ono's in the middle. Good turn. Nice 1-2 touch there. Here's number 2, Booth. Drives. Middle. No go there. Good idea there by the Raptors. That ball by Ono is a beautiful ball into Booth. Here's number 12, Alfaro for the Lynx. Tries to beat Veldhorst, and he does. Still has it. And the Raptors will easily collect that one and switch the field. So if you're new to what either Raptors broadcast or checking out the Lynx, a couple of little quick hits here for you. Both these teams are part of the NJCAA, which is the National Junior College Athletic Association. And both of these teams compete in the Maryland Junior College Athletic Conference, as we've got our first yellow card of the evening. Trying to see who this yellow card is on. I could not tell if they were giving it to the keeper. Referees are going to have a quick conversation with each other. While they do, we'll figure out who that yellow card was on and give you some other information here. A reminder, you can keep track of all things Raptors by visiting the mcraptors.com. It's going to have schedules, rosters, and all other types of information. You can also follow the Raptors on different social medias using the handle at @MC_Raptors. And then on Facebook, you can find them at the Raptors MC. Be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, we are going the other direction now. So I don't know if this yellow card is being rescinded or not. After the referees converse, the ball is going to go back to the Raptors. I haven't seen anything or heard anything that would say the yellow card is not still in effect. But the reversal of the call definitely has me wondering. Wasn't much arguing from either team, though, with that reversal of the call. So we are back underway. Raptors leading 3-0. Adenero with it now. Nobody's stepping. Has it poked away. Good defense there by the Lynx. That was number 10, Yasir. Here's Braga. Doesn't have anybody far side, so the Raptors are going to keep it. Here's Veldhorst. Back to Braga. They're going to tap it back and forth a couple times. And here's Faye wide open. Plays it to the middle. Ono, shot. Saved. Good idea there. Combination play between Faye and Ono. Ono one time that one from about 21 yards out. Not able to get enough on that one to test Wolf, the keeper. Adenero with it near side. Beats 2. Still dancing. He's got 3 on him now. He'll be knocked down, and it will be a foul. So Adenero with some cheeky moves over here in the corner. Able to draw a foul. So the positioning of this ball here, Raptors most likely going to play this kind of like they would a corner. So just imagine this ball being about 8 to 10 yards closer to the goal, and we'll see Ono play this one in, floats it up, ball to the back post. Raptors do get a head on it, heads towards Wolf. He's able to sky up and grab that one. Here's Veldhorst. Raptors have 3 goals, 2 of them scored by number 12, Belowy. 1 own goal. All 3 of those goals taking place within about a 5-minute span. Both those goals, the assist was registered to Jordan Sidney. So Sidney with 2 assists. Belowy with 2 goals. And here's Adenero with it. He pulls it back. Here's Ono. Driving, right foot shot blocked. And cleared. Probably the best clearance we've seen all day for either sides. And that was desperately needed by the Lynx. So Raptors are just picking them apart right now, dominating possession. Offside flag goes up there. Possession-wise, Raptors have probably had the ball about 80-85% in this first half. They have absolutely dominated from the opening kickoff. Veldhorst able to clear that one. Raptors looking to push. Here's Booth on the far side. He's got room to run. Ball to the middle. Fay wide left. And exactly what you want there if you are a Raptor faithful, except the end product. You had the build-up. You had the beautiful run. You had the ball cross back to the 6-yard box. You had a hit towards the goal. You just didn't have the ball in the back of the net. But if you're Coach Braz, you've got to be pleased with what you're seeing so far. Your defense is doing a great job facilitating, finding your midfielders. Midfielders are playing some beautiful balls that the forwards are able to run onto. I said it earlier in the broadcast, this is a team that historically knows how to score goals. A team that last year scored over 4 goals a game on average. They scored 75 goals overall, the 5th most in Maryland Junior College. Just a truly prolific offense. Excuse me, it wasn't just the Maryland Junior College. I apologize for that. It's for the NJCAA Division I soccer programs. These Raptors scored 75 goals. Only Salt Lake, Blinn, Tyler, and Arizona Western scored more goals than your Raptors. Adenero with it. He's going to play it near side. Back to the middle. Not a great pass there by Ono. Lynx able to establish possession. Can they pass the ball and hold on to it? You know, it's one of those things that this team has not been able to possess the ball really for more than 20 seconds at a time. Raptors going to make a substitution here. Looks like it's going to be number 13, Jonathan Kuhn. Here's Ono, beats one, ball to the middle. Adenero finishes. Beautiful pass there. Beautiful finish. Ono to Adenero. Great ball in and a great run to that near post. You watch that replay, you'll see Adenero cut in front of that defender, making it an easy ball for Ono to find him with. And the Raptors go up 4-0 here. A little over 15 to play here in this first half. Tough tackle there. That's got to be a yellow card. Studs up on that tackle is going to get you a yellow card almost 99 times out of 100. Referee really had no choice there but to give that one. Looks like Braga's okay because, man, he took those cleats right to the shin. I believe the yellow card was on number 11. Ashley for the Lynx. It's one of those things that whenever you're playing collegially, really the longer you play soccer, you know, you start out with shin guards that are the full size, and then you get into middle school and you're wearing the big ones and stuff, and really you get to high school and especially to college, and you start buying almost like the 6-year-old size of the shin guards because you just get tired of wearing them. And Braga's definitely wearing some small shin guards out there. Looks to be running just fine, though. It's a good sign for the Raptors, as Braga, as I mentioned earlier, really is going to be a huge, huge contributor to this team, as he's able to really pass the ball anywhere and everywhere. Here's Adenero near side. He's dancing with it. Cuts inside, left foot shot, and it will go wide. I will say I absolutely love what Adenero did just then, and let me tell you why. He's been dominating by beating with that right foot, taking it to the goal line, to the goal line, to the goal line. And what he did there was he switched it up. And not only did he switch it up by cutting it back inside, he switched it up by cutting it back inside and shooting with his left foot. And you may not think that's a big deal, but it is a huge deal at this level to be comfortable shooting with your weak foot. If you've got a little bit of space and you want to play at the next level, and a lot of these guys do want to be able to play at the 4-year level, as Balui gets himself a hat trick.
That's a goal for the Raptors, number 12, TK.
Great finish there by Balui. give him his third goal of the day. But as I was saying, for a lot of these guys trying to make it to those four-year colleges, what coaches are looking for is your ability to be able to play with both feet. And not only play well with both feet, but being willing to shoot with both feet. And so what I like there by Adenero is him taking that ball, cutting it inside, and hitting it with his left. You know, it wasn't the product that you want, but the confidence, not only that, it also shows the Lynx that, we've got to guard this guy. We can't just allow him to, take it to his weak foot. He is going to be looking to score either way. So Raptors up 5-0. A little under 12 and a half to go here in this first half. Kuhn beats the goalie and finishes. Nice play there by Kuhn. Absolutely battling for that one. Had a defender draped all over him, used the shoulder to get a little bit of space, and then went around the keeper, and he had the goal wide open. Easy finish there. And the Raptors up 6-0 here. Ono plays it up to Booth. Booth dances, plays it near side. Great touch there by Andero. He has Braga making a beautiful run, and it is poked away. That will be a Raptor corner. Well, we're getting conflicting decisions here. We've got the side assistant referee saying corner. We've got the center referee that was pointing towards the goal, and it looks like we will have a corner. So, Raptor corner, Ono will take it. Ball played in. Back post. Booth able to get a head on it. Ball still looks like it's in play, and it takes a deflection out, so it will be a goal kick. Here's Wojciechowicz with it. He plays it up to number 12, Alfaro. Braga stepping in and stealing that one. Here's the goal-scoring man himself. Why not? If you've got 3 goals, why not rip it from 23, 24 out? Raptors have made it look easy here in the first half. Thanks for tuning in to this Raptors broadcast. Caleb Scarborough on the call for this one and the women's match following the men's. The women will be also taking on Carroll Community College Lynx as well. So you'll be able to see both teams in action today as the soccer season gets underway across the country. Here's Ono, poke that ball away. Can the Lynx possess it? Can they hold on to it? Obvious shove in the back there. Booth will draw that foul. Raptors with a good opportunity here to practice some set pieces. So it'll be Ono taking the kick. He's going to ask for his 10 yards. Wolf's getting his wall lined up here. He's got 2 in the wall. Ono plays it quick on the ground. Ball still bouncing around. Looks like it went off of a Raptor foot, and it did, so it will be a goal kick for the Lynx. Wolf with a goal kick. Braga goes up for it now. Here's a ball that's played up to Alfaro. Great defense there by the Raptors. And really probably the third time all evening Mendia, the keeper, has touched the ball. Here's Munoz. Back over to Veldhorst. He's going to play it near side to Penalva. We've seen that all afternoon. Nice job there by Veldhorst getting that one out of the air. It's a tough ball to handle. Pavalva into Braga. Coombe. Love this triangle setup we've got here. Drop it back to Veldhorst and switching the field, which is what you love to see as a coach. Exactly what you want to see there. Escaping pressure, switching the field, switching that point of attack. Ono was onside. I thought he was off. Coombe with a rip. Nice save there by Wolf. Here's Yassir with it. Needs some options. He doesn't really have many, as Coombe's going to come back and win that one. Here's Braga. He'll drop it back, and the Raptors will look to attack once again. Ono, what's your touch? It's pretty good. Great touch and control there by Ono on the near side. Nice shoulder-to-shoulder tackle there. Nothing malicious. We will play on. Veldhorst made that look too easy. Made that look way too easy. Alfaro's got some speed, but Veldhorst saw that move coming, was able to easily handle that step over. Coming up on the 5 minutes remaining in this first half, it has been a torrential downpour of goals as your Raptors have poured in 6. Here's the goal-scoring machine. He plays it to the middle. Raptors able to get a foot on it, but it hits the post. Looked like it took a deflection, and it did. Great idea there, playing that ball to the back post. Coombe was there, got a beautiful hit on it, but even better defense by the Lynx. Able to get a deflection, and we will have a corner. So Raptor corner. Ono's going to take it again. Going to be an outswinger. Ball's played short. Cross, great header there. I believe that was number 9 for the Lynx. Wojkowiak. As Ono plays another beautiful ball. Here's Adenero. Lays it off. Hit wide. That shot was by Munoz. Center back got the ball in a goal-scoring opportunity and said, you know what? I might be a center back, but I know how to shoot as well. Unfortunately, hits that one a little bit wide. Raptors have really gone on these scoring rampages today. Scored 3 goals in a 5-minute period from about the 13th to about the 19th-ish minute. Took about a 10-minute break and then scored another 3 goals in about a 5-minute span. Great crowd out here today enjoying really just perfect weather. As here's Booth, great touch off the chest, but he's offsides. So saying great crowd here for this home opener for the Raptors. This 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time kickoff. But the weather is just perfect here in Rockville, Maryland. About 75 degrees at kickoff. And these fans have gotten exactly what they wanted, and that has been a Raptors rampage here in the first half. Here's Onanero. Plays it early into Booth. Booth tries to hit it. Great defense there by the Lynx. That was number 2, Linda. Raymond Linda coming out of absolutely nowhere to stop a goal-scoring opportunity. But it's Braga now with it. He's taking it to the post. Finishes! What a finish there by Braga. He was a man on a mission with that ball. And like I've said this entire first half, Braga is going to be a key, and I cannot emphasize that enough, key contributor for this team. His ability to be able to read and react, he really anticipates what's about to happen. And right there, he saw that ball going right to the middle, stole it, took it to that near post, and buried it past the keeper. Mendia touching the ball for about the 5th time this evening. Hasn't had one shot against him. This Raptors defensive line has just been fantastic. Granted, the Lynx have really not been able to possess the ball, period. Whether that's out of the back, whether that's in the midfield, or even getting an opportunity to play over the top. This Raptors offense, their forwards and midfields have really just dominated throughout, as Booth is onside, lays it off. Onanero has 4 on him. Ball's poked away. He's able to get to it. Beats one. He has space. He's got Raptors in the box. Cuts it right foot. Still has it. Plays it to the middle. Lynx able to get to it, but it's still there. And looks like we have an offside flag. And we do. Lynx really been playing with fire this whole first half. It's going to be really interesting to see what Coach Pratt decides to do in the second half. He made a goalie change. Other than that, we haven't seen a whole lot of changes, but if you're a Raptors fan, you have got to love what you have seen in this first half. As the final seconds tick off the clock here, your Raptors dominating, scoring 7 goals in the first half and absolutely setting the tone for this season in this home opener. A reminder, women's soccer will be in action following the men's matchup today. Caleb Scarborough on this game calling for you and the next one as well. About a 15-minute intermission here before the second half begins. But if you love seeing goals, make sure you tune into the second half. I've got a great feeling we're going to see some more then. Here's Braga. Far side. Back to Braga. He's got a switch on the near side. Here's number 19, Sydney. He beats one, plays it up. Here's Beloy. He beats one, has it on his left. Dribbles to the goal line. Ball to the middle. Shot, goal! Exactly what you want there if you're Coach Braz. Great take by number 12, Beloy. Took it to the goal line, cut it back, and there's Ono putting in the 8th goal here for the Raptors. Fifth different Raptors scored this afternoon. One thing I hope we don't see from the Lynx, I hope we don't see them give up. I want a team to be able to really battle through adversity. And if you're Coach Joe Pratt for the Lynx, that's exactly what you want for your team. You've got a Raptors team that has overpowered you throughout it. So what you want to see now is your team not get frustrated with each other. Play hard, work on that communication. This Raptors team is just extremely talented, and they know how to score. And I've said that countless times this broadcast. And so let's see if the Lynx can kind of use this adversity to help them, not only in today's game, the rest of it, the remaining 40-ish minutes that we have, but as the season progresses. I mean, this is their first real competition this season. As I said, they really only had one scrimmage beforehand, and it wasn't against another team. It was an alumni-type scrimmage. So with that in mind, your first game of the season playing against, in a lot of ways, a powerhouse-type program here in the Maryland junior college soccer world, it was a tough matchup. I mean, it was a tough matchup for your first game. I remember in high school playing against teams that were 2 or 3 times the size of my high school. And I remember my freshman year, I was losing 11-0 in my first game, and just remembering that feeling. And by the time, the end of the season, when we play that same team again, you can really see how much your team has improved. And so I hope that the Lynx can kind of use this adversity to help them, because the season's long. It's an absolute grind. Ball's going to stay down here with the Raptors. At cross, no danger to the Lynx. Go out of play for a goal kick. Give you some updates on the Raptors and their upcoming schedule. They'll be playing Tuesday, August 27th at Allegheny College of Maryland. And then your Raptors will be back at home a week from today, as they will be taking on CCBC Catonsville, that one at 7 p.m. A reminder, keep track of all things Raptors at mcraptors.com. Also, make sure to visit mctv.info, as there will be a large number of athletics being broadcast by the MCTV crew. Thankful for them this afternoon helping us with this broadcast, as Booth drives, kicks it to the middle, nobody there. Ono tried to react to it, not able to do so. And there's Braga poking him back to Velhorst. Raptors continuing this pressure. Doesn't matter that it's 8-0. It's one of the ways you can respect your opponent, is by continuing to play hard against them, no matter what the score is. Women's soccer match will start approximately 30 minutes after this one finishes. Your Raptors going to be taking on the Lynx. Caleb Scarborough on the call for both games this afternoon. An absolute stunning day here in Rockville, Maryland. Could not ask for a better day to play some soccer, as soccer is underway across the country at the collegiate level. Really a great summer of soccer if you're a soccer fan, with the Euros, with the Copa America going on, leading straight into the Olympics, and then collegiate soccer getting started right after that. And so really just an awesome time as a soccer fan as the college world is underway. This Raptors team, a team that was 11-6-1 last year, 9-2 in conference play. The Raptors loved playing at home last season. They went 6-2-1. What can the Lynx do here? Nice take there. Good idea by number 12, Alfaro. Thought he had a step. Velhorst doing a great job using his body to be able to separate Alfaro from the ball. Something that's not easy to do when you've got a smaller, quicker forward coming at you as a defender. But if you're able to use your body, use your length to be able to use that arm to knock him off the ball, it's really your best option. Nice drop there by Alfaro. That's number 20, Kinsey. He plays it over to Wojciechowicz, who plays it up. A little bit better possession here by the Lynx. For the Lynx, their next matchup will be next Tuesday, though they will be at home taking on WVU Potomac State College at 4. So again, both of these teams really about to get into multiple games a week, as Faye has a chance here to put it in the back of the net, but what a save by the keeper, Wolf. Wolf showing his worth there, being able to punch that ball away. Raptors looking to switch. Here's Braga. He's got Ono near side. Ono with it now with space. Takes it inside with his right. Rips it. Nice save there by Wolf. Think that one might have gone wide. But Wolf doing a great job being attentive back there. Able to knock that one away. Ono trying to test the keeper from about 25, 26 yards out. Had some space. Cut it in on his right foot. Try to bend that one to the far post. Wolf in excellent position there to knock that one away. Corner here. Too strong on that one. Nobody touches it. And it actually looks like the ball went out of play on the corner kick. So that outswinger kick there from Ono, the ball actually went out of play when he kicked it. So it will be a goal kick. Tough pass to handle there on the near side by number 12, Belowy. Here's Ono trying to battle with number 10, Yasir, not able to win that one. However, the Raptors have the ball on the far side. Here's Booth. He's got space, looking to take on a defender, and he does. Ball to the middle. Faye to Ono, too high. Looks like Faye may have just adjusted that ball just a tad, caused Ono to kind of catch it while falling down. And that ball probably would have gone through the uprights if they were there. Lynx electing to play that one short. Nice play there by Yasir, playing that one with his shoulder. Ono trying to play Faye, and he does. What a pass! Man, what a pass there. Ono into Faye. Faye just wide on that one. Almost made it 9-0. This midfield for the Raptors has really been fantastic. Ono, Braga, both of them have done just excellent work finding the feet of these forwards, making some great runs. I mentioned early on that Faye got called for really like 2 or 3 early offsides calls. Was able to kind of figure that out, and he hasn't gotten on the scoreboard, but he has been very effective of making chances and creating chances for this Raptors team. And if you think about that, the fact that Faye isn't on the scoreboard and the Raptors have been able to score as many as they have, that's a good sign, in my opinion. A team that's going to get production from Faye. Really, most of the production that was kind of surprising was that came off the bench. You know, number 12 for the Raptors, who has a hat trick today, came off the bench and scored 3 goals. Really kind of got this offense started. He got the scoring started in the 13th minute, and then about 30 seconds later, there was an own goal. And then about 4 minutes later, he scored his second goal. Ono trying to flick that one on, not able to do so. Braga with tons of time and space. Switches it outside. Here's number 17, Munoz. He plays it. Looks like that was a shot from about 35 yards out. Definitely not testing the keeper on that one. Raptors keeper hasn't had to do much this afternoon besides walk around. He hasn't been tested at all. No shots against him, as Faye almost got himself on the scoreboard. Nice save there by Wolf. Wolf, on the other hand, you know, you've got in the Raptors goal, Mendia, who hasn't had to touch the ball besides maybe 5 times with his feet. And then you've got Wolf on the other side, who has just been blasted time and time again. Pull up our most recent stats for you. There have been 26 shots by the Raptors, 13 of those on goal. And so Wolf has been under pressure nonstop. As I say that, he catches another one. You know, I think if you're a goalie, and I can't speak from experience, it was not a position I enjoyed playing, but I would think you kind of want kind of in the middle. You don't want to have 0 shots all game, but you also don't want 30 shots coming at you in one game either. So these two keepers really getting the extremes of the spectrum this afternoon. Great ball inside. Munoz just barely missed that one from crossing it in. Here's number 20 for the Raptors, Penalva. Uncharacteristically bad pass there from Munoz. Sidney had a chase back for it. Here's number 12, the super sub, Belowy. He's got several goals, 3 goals, couple of assists. He's down here in the corner, dancing with it now. Looks like the ball go out of play. It'll be a throw in. Braga restarts. Back to Sidney. Veldhorst plays the switch. Good touch there. Ball played in too far. But a great touch there by number 13, Kuhn. Braga plays that one long. Here's Kuhn. Plays it in. Here's Adanero. Ball looks like it went out of play, but it stayed. Wolf glad to grab that one. About 23 minutes to go here in this matchup. Raptors scored 7 in the first half. Only 1 goal in the second half. Lynx defense has definitely been better here in the second half, and it's one of those things that this matchup last year at this time was a 1-0 matchup between these two. They squared off exactly a year ago from today, back on August 22nd, 2023. The Raptors won that one 1-0, and it has been really the other side of the coin in this one, as the Raptors have just been fantastic throughout. As it looks like we've got an injury here. Hopefully it's just some cramps. A Lynx player is down. This defense has been under unrelenting pressure. Not only that, with it being the first real matchup of the season, it's easy to not quite be in tip-top shape that you want to be in. That's kind of what those early scrimmages, those early handful of games, to make sure you're in game shape. And it looks like you're stretching them out, so hopefully it's nothing serious. But with that break, let's give you a couple updates on different things. A reminder, keep track of all things Raptors at mcraptors.com. Follow your Raptors on X and Instagram with the handle at @MC_Raptors. And follow the Raptors on Facebook at The Raptors MC. Both of these teams, members of the National Junior College Athletic Association, the NJCAA, and both of them compete in the Maryland Junior College Athletic Conference. Good news is this young man is up and moving gingerly. Great to see that. Hopefully just some cramps, nothing major. As he makes his way off the field, there will be a sub as we get things back underway. Give you some quick facts here about Montgomery College for those of you that don't know. Located in Rockville, Maryland, in the DMV area right outside of Washington, D.C. Over 40,000 students across all of its locations and online. Montgomery College was named one of the 10 best community colleges nationwide by Wallet Hub in their 2024 ranking of community college. MC came in at number 10 out of nearly 700 ranked colleges. Montgomery College is also ranked as the best community college in Maryland by niche and value colleges, with an extremely diverse student population that includes students from over 150 countries. You heard that right. And students frequently say that Montgomery College's diverse student population is an asset to their experience. And not only talking about school and all those things, but this field here, one of the absolute best in Maryland, a beautiful, beautiful soccer-only complex. Just really a great, great spot for a soccer matchup. And a reminder, women's soccer will be in action about 30 minutes after the men's finishes up. Caleb Scarborough on the call for this one and the next one with you. Thanks for tuning in. Braga plays it to the middle. Here's Penalva, drops it back to Velhorst. Velhorst, not a great pass there with that one. That goes out of play. Hit that one a little bit too hard with his left foot over Munoz's head. Nice move there inside. Back to him. Nice 1-2 combination by the Lynx. Able to hold on to it. That's number 21 for the Lynx, playing it up to number 9, Wojciechowicz. He has it poked away. Great little combination play there by the Lynx, but this Raptors defense has been stout from the start. Here's Faye with it. Back to Ono. Haven't said Audinero's name as much as we did in the first half. He was crazy active on that right wing in the first half. He's moved further inside the second half. Hasn't been playing as wide. As Braga takes a tumble. Referee says play on. Raptors do such a great job when they lose the ball, keeping it tight, keeping it close. And what that does is it allows you to be able to converge on the ball on that player quick, where they don't have any options to get rid of it. And that's something the Raptors have done a fantastic job throughout this game, is really not giving the Lynx any breathing room as soon as they turn the ball over. Here's Evans on the near side. Got several Raptors converging on him. He tried to play it up top. Great header there by Ono. Linda with it now. He's got a run on the far side. Finds it. Great pass there. A little bit of space here for number 8, Jerusalem. He plays it in. Ball headed away. Great defense by number 19, Sydney. Chasing that ball in to head that one away. So it will be a throw in. He's looking for some help here. Looks like he's asking for a long throw. It's not an easy throw to make. off the head of Munoz. Ball still in the air. Velhorst gets a foot on it. Looks like he may have gotten clipped as well. Might have just been selling that one a little bit. He looks to be okay. And here's Fay. He's off to the races. One-on-one with the keeper. Fay on the scoreboard.
That's another Raptor goal from number 9, Ibrahim Fay.
Fay getting his name on the score sheet there with a great run and a great finish with the left. Wonderful play there. Fay really been looking to make that through run the whole afternoon. Finally had that chance and took full advantage of it. One-on-one with the keeper, and sometimes when that happens, folks, it's hard for your eyes not to get as big as saucers and to go ahead and think about your goal celebration before you've scored. So great composure there by Fay, who's been trying to get on the scoreboard all night. And holy smokes, there's another one. Ono with the left foot, able to sneak that one by Wolf. Back-to-back goals, just like we saw in the first half. This Raptors team has really scored in spurts. So Ono getting on the scoreboard. Him and Fay have been very active this afternoon. Neither of them able to find the back of the net. I guess Ono was waiting on Fay to put that one in the back of the net to decide to get himself one as well. And that'll be the 7th different Raptor. Excuse me, I think the 8th different Raptor to score this afternoon. Raptors want more. Turn by Coombe. And it will go out of play for a goal kick. Most likely, in most circumstances, if the score wasn't 10-0, that might have been called as a penalty kick. Can't really blame the referee on that one for not being eager to blow a whistle for a penalty kick. Coombe plays it to Adanero. He plays it to the middle. Wolf dives for it, but it looks like took a deflection off of his teammate. Go out of play here for a Raptors corner kick. So Raptors really sticking with this lineup for the entirety of the second half. We haven't seen any substitutions for your Raptors. I believe we've only seen one the second half for the Lynx. That one due to look like a possible injury. Great defense there by Linda. He was able to clear it. Lynx with an opportunity here. Can they get on the board? Raptors are tracking back, but the Lynx have numbers. Ball played to the middle. Velhorst, sliding tackle. Good play there by Velhorst, able to get a foot on that one. Lynx still have it. One of their best offensive moments of this entire game. Raptors defense was caught out of sorts, able to hustle back. Looks like we do have another cramping situation. This time it'll be a Raptor that's down. Reminder, Raptors will be back in action next Tuesday, August 27th. They will be playing at the Allegheny College of Maryland. That matchup at about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keep track of all things Raptors at mcraptors.com. So re-entering for your Raptors here is going to be number 2, Nathan Booth. Booth started this one, played majority of that first half. We're under 10 minutes to play here. Raptors up 10-0. As Mendia touches the ball with his hands for probably about the third time all game. He spent most of his time doing what he's doing right now, which is moving from side to side, communicating, calling out what's going on. But besides that, he has not been tested in the slightest this afternoon. Lynx with another opportunity. A nice defense there by number 19, Sidney. Sidney, another one of those guys that's just been in the right place at the right time throughout the afternoon. He has really helped build that defensive foundation that the Raptors seem to have figured out relatively quickly. Here's Penalva back to Coombe. Coombe inside to Ono. Drops it back to Coombe. Switches it to Braga. He's got all day. He's got Sidney near side. He finds him. Sidney with tons of time and space. Here's near side to Booth. Booth cuts it in. He's got it on his right. He shoots. What a save by Wolf. Booth taking advantage of getting that substitution back on here this afternoon in the second half. Trying to add his name to the score sheet. Be a Raptors corner. This one's going to be an in-swinger. Ono's taking it. Good ball. Nobody able to get a foot on that one, but that ball was a great one from Ono, probably one of his best of the afternoon. Had an opportunity at the near side with Booth, had another opportunity near the back post with Ottenero, neither able to get a foot on it. Next home game for your Raptors will be a week from today, August the 29th. That one will be at 7 p.m. So a night matchup here as your Raptors will be taking on CCBC Catonsville. Best place to keep track of all things Raptors is at mcraptors.com. Great save again there by Wolf, fully outstretched. Here's Braga, plays that one in right into the arms of Wolf. So we inch closer to the 5-minute remaining mark in this one. It has been complete domination for the first 85 minutes of this matchup. Raptors were able to go into the halftime break up 7-0. And then the second half, they've been able to score 3 more, looking to add more as Ono skims that one off the crossbar. An absolute missile from Ono, just a little high. Almost had his second goal this afternoon. Here's Braga trying to find Booth, and he does. Booth one times into the middle. Fade! Just wide and high. A great combination play there. Braga feeding that one through. Booth making a beautiful run. One time hit that one back to the middle with his left. A beautiful ball right to the feet of Faye, and he was just leaning back just a tad and hit that one over the bar, but beautiful combination play. This Raptors team picking up where they left off at the end of last season. A team that was 11-6-1, 9-2 in conference play. They finished up third in conference, but a team that knows how to score goals. Last year scoring 75 of them. And in this one game, they've already got 10. A team that averaged over 4 goals a game last year. Doesn't seem to be missing a beat here in week 1, game 1. It's going to be a lot of fun watching this Raptor team play. Just some takeaways I'm noticing from this one. You've got some real talent on this team, guys that know how to score, but guys that know their role. Guys like Braga, who've done a great job of really facilitating. A guy like Munoz and Velhorst back there in the back that have done a great job of keeping that defense tight. And I'm really, really interested to see how some of those forwards like Faye, like how Booth, how they adjust and get more comfortable, how these midfielders find the ball to their feet, especially a guy like Ono, who we've seen with some creativity, and then also coming off the bench, number 12, Belowy. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Brass decides to keep using him as a super sub. I mean, a guy that scored 3 goals today, or if he's able, to find himself a starting spot on this squad. But this starting 11 and the couple of substitutions that we've seen really shows a Raptors team that has a lot of talent. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how much better they get throughout the season. For the Lynx, I mean, really, this is one of those games that's it's just adversity, and it's one of those things that for Coach Pratt, you had a tall task coming in here playing this caliber of a team in your first game of the season. And so for these young men, it's really not hanging your hat on, losing by double digits. It's really thinking about, all right, we lost that first game by double digits. So what's it going to take for us to get better, right? Like, how do we get a little bit better? What's practice look like for us this week? What do we do to get a little bit better? It's a long season. It is an absolute grind. These teams start their first games at the end of August, and they'll play all the way to the end of October. And you may think that's not very long, but when you're playing 2-3 matches a week, it takes a toll. And so it'll be a long season. Let's just hope that they use this type of beatdown in a way to really help them get better as the season progresses, as we've got an offsides flag there as Wolf made that save. As I've mentioned before, women's soccer will be in action about 30 minutes after this one. You can catch that one live at mctv.info, also at the Montgomery College Raptors YouTube channel. Caleb Scarborough on both calls for you, as that might have been the first time all match that Mendia has had to touch the ball with his feet in a dangerous situation. But it does not matter, as your Raptors win 10-0 over the Lynx, a matchup that saw 8 different players score. We had 3 goals by number 12, Baloo, 1 goal by number 11, a goal by number 12, a goal by 13, 10, 3, and 9. So truly a team effort this afternoon. It's going to be exciting to see this Raptors team as the season progresses. A reminder, keep track of all things for this men's soccer team at mcraptors.com. Their next game will be next week away Tuesday, August 27th at 4 o'clock as they take on Allegheny College of Maryland. And they'll be back at home on August the 29th against CCBC Catonsville at 7 p.m. Thanks for tuning into this broadcast. Caleb Scarborough on the call. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for women's soccer. Make sure you check out that link. Until next time, go Raptors.